Well, hello, friends. What are we doing today, you ask? The goal for today is to simplify, multiply, and divide rational expressions. Hey, you may not cancel anything. That's a term. You may cancel factors, but not terms. So if you see anything that's a binomial or a trinomial, we will be factoring. Once you factor, then you can start to cancel. So let's look at this. For this side, no, you can't cancel the 2x. Don't even try it. The 2 is attached to the 1 with a plus sign. So that's an expression in itself. And here, so no, don't cancel those 2's. But over here, oh my, yes, you can cancel these. 3x minus 6, 3x minus 6. If the whole binomial is exactly the same, you may cancel. Also, my coefficients can also be canceled. Can you cancel this x with this x? No, because they're part of a binomial. Okay, let's try some practice problems. So that's the whole idea. So before I do anything with canceling or simplifying, for number 1, we're going to factor the numerator. That numerator factors into b plus 6 times b minus 3. The denominator, you factor out a GCF of 5b and you're left with b plus 3. Now I'm going to look for my like terms, or I'm going to look for my factors that are the same. B plus 3 is the same. You can go ahead and cancel that. I can't do anything with this binomial, so my final answer here is b plus 6 over 5b. For number 2, in my numerator, there's only 2 terms here, so either I'm going to factor out a GCF or it's going to be a difference of squares. For number 2, in the numerator, I factor out my GCF of 9 and I get a minus 1. In this denominator, this is a difference of squares and it factors into a plus 1, a minus 1. I can go ahead and cancel these factors because they are exactly the same. I'm left with 9 over a plus 1. Number 3, I'm seeing this leading coefficient of 7, but we're not going to sweat that. Listen, we're going to factor this number 3. 7a squared factors into 7a times a. Now, if you're not great at this, you can just list your factors of 12. They are 2 and 6, 4 and 3, 1 and 12. We'll try to substitute the numbers in and check our loops. We'll try 2 and 6 first. We'll do -2 and -6. The reason why is we need a -25. This gives me -42 and this is too big, that doesn't work. Wow. Let's try 6 and 2. 6 and 2, that's -14 and -6. That's not going to work either. Boy, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Cross off 2 and 6, we'll try 4 and 3. Oh, wait, this is it. -21 and -4 gives me -25. So that's my numerator. The denominator works the same way. 5a squared breaks into 5a times a. Factors of 9 are 3 and 3. Cancel what you can. Can you cancel these a's? No, because they're part of binomials. Final answer is 7a minus 4 over 5a minus 3. Circle that answer. Okay, let's look at 4. Same deal. We're still simplifying. So it's just one fraction. Factor. That numerator factors into 5x plus 1, x plus 6. The denominator has two terms, so you factor out the GCF, which is a 5, and you get x plus 6. Okay, let's see what we can cancel. I'm seeing these x plus 6's. They are the same. Can you cancel these 5's? No, no. And you get 5x plus 1 over 5. This isn't so bad. Let's add a layer. Let's make some multiplication in here. Okay, this is the same deal. Don't be scared. All it is the same thing we did up top, but now there's 2 in one problem. Not a thing. Factor out the GCF in that numerator. I can take out a 10 and an x, and I'm left with x minus 6. If you distribute back in, you'll find that you get back to that original numerator. In the denominator, I get x minus 6. Hey, you guys, when there's a binomial, put parentheses around it so that we remember that you can't cancel just a part of it. In the second fraction, it's 1 over, and this denominator factors into x minus 3, x minus 5. You can check the loops. Negative 5 plus negative 3 gives me that negative 8. And then we'll cancel. X minus 6's cancel. And I think that's it. Okay, multiply everything in the numerator. 10x times 1, that's 10x. And then we'll see what's left in the denominator. I have the x minus 3 and the x minus 5. Leave that as 2 separate factors and circle your answer. And 6. These aren't so bad. It's just 4 factoring problems. When I factor this numerator, I get p minus 8, p plus 2. When I factor the denominator, it's p minus 8, p minus 2. These binomials can either be difference of squares or factor out a GCF. They're both GCF problems, and here's what it looks like factored. Once it's factored, we can cancel. Factor, cancel, factor, cancel. These are the same. They're gone. Hey, you know what? Because this is in the numerator and this is in the denominator, even though it's not in the same fraction, you can cancel. One in the numerator, one in the denominator, one in the numerator, one in the denominator. It doesn't have to be in the same fraction. But as long as it's numerator, denominator, it can be canceled. Let's see what's left in the numerator. 3p squared over 4p. Now this goes back to something we did earlier in the year. Because it's all multiplication, I can put these p's together and you subtract your exponents. 2 minus 1 is 1. You're left with 3p over 4. You like it. Okay, page 2. So for number 7, it's a multiplication problem, and that just means we have to factor 1, 2, 3, 4 times. No worries. In this numerator, it's a binomial, so it's either going to be a factor out the GCF, or it's going to be a factor by grouping. No, I'm sorry, factor out a GCF, or a difference of squares. And, well, that's neither. So I'm just going to rewrite this numerator underneath. And there it is. This denominator, 14n squared, factors into 2n plus 1, 7n plus 4. And if you just want to check to make sure it's correct, you can FOIL it. 2n times 7n is 14n squared. The outside is 8n. The inside is 7n. And when you add them, you get 15n. And that is what we needed there. In the second fraction, It factors into 7n plus 1 and minus 10, and in the denominator, n minus 6n plus 2. Once you have everything completely factored, you can just cancel. Numerator to denominator. It does not have to be in the same fraction. Numerator, denominator. Again, numerator, denominator. I don't see anything else. In the numerator, I'm left with n plus 10. In the denominator, I'm left with n minus 6, n plus 2. Okay, let's go again here. Number 8. 4 separate factoring problems. You can't do anything with this numerator right here. Not enough. This denominator can be factored twice, because first you factor out the GCF of a 2, and then this trinomial is factored into 3k minus 1, k plus 3. And then when you get up here into this numerator, you notice, hey, it's exactly the same. So it's also going to be 2 times the quantity, 3k minus 1, k plus 3. Factor, cancel, factor, cancel, factor, cancel. Let's cancel. Okay, 3k minus 1, k plus 3. That's it for the binomials. Let's combine what's left. Oh, these 2's can go too. 2 and 2. What's left is 3k squared over 9k squared times k plus 7. In here, your k squareds cancel. 3 over 9 simplifies to be 1 over 3. And you still have that k plus 7. Let's go back up here and talk. This k squared and this k squared could have canceled up here. I just chose to bring it down, but you can do either way. You can either cancel it up here, or you can wait till you bring down what's left. Either is fine. Okay, we're switching again. We did simplify, we did multiply. Now we are dividing. The only thing that changes for these problems is that you have to flip the second fraction. So you're going to change this to multiplication and flip the second fraction. So let's go ahead and factor this numerator right here. And it factors into r minus 9, r plus 3. The denominator you can't do anything with, you just bring it down. Change the division to multiplication and flip the second fraction, just like you did in 4th grade when you learned about fractions. Friends, when you flip the second fraction, you can go ahead and factor it in one step. So the numerator factors into r minus 9, r plus 3. The denominator factors into 2 times r minus 8. So you factor and flip it. Okay, we're all set up like we were in the previous problems. We can just cancel the ones that are the same. Is that it? Oh my gracious. Oh no, I have the r minus 9s. I must miss that. There we go. So it's 2r minus 8 over 10r squared. Hey, 2 and 10 are both divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. You are left with r minus 8 over 5r squared. Okay, last one. Change the division to multiplication, flip the second fraction, and then we'll cancel. So here's what it factors into. There's my numerator and denominator. I changed it to multiplication. I factor out the 9, and then the denominator factors into 3v minus 1, v minus 1. Let's cancel. 3v minus 1s are gone. 5v minus, sorry, plus 7 is gone.